Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Dungeon Challenge playthrough with Gunnar with no Tier 5 spells, no Resurrection and no Animate Debt allowed, and also limiting ourselves to one Tier 7 dwelling per faction. Just a quick intro today, as plans are pretty much the same as the last episode. We're pushing with Gunnar and we want to see where the Eastern Path leads us with Damacon as well. That's this Eastern Path specifically, where Teal heroes keep coming out from. We are going to assume that this is going to be towards Teal, as they've had several heroes come out of this area, but you never know, it might be that the AI are actually fighting each other for once, which would be nice, you never know. So let's get into it. I'll also add that sorry if there's any background noise, I've done my best to dampen it, but I'm getting the roof replaced on my house at the moment, so we might end up with a little bit of background noise, apologies if we do. So first things first, we just want to move out with Damacon. And Damacon, does he need more mana? Yeah, he could grab some mana points, why not? And then we'll just start moving back towards the road. Presumably Shiva's going to come out this way, this time anyway, after taking the Demon Dwelling, which she can't even pick up any units from, but I'm assuming she's going to take it anyway. So hopefully Damacon will be in a good spot there to take out Shiva and then continue down to what we're assuming at this point is a portal rather than an underground passage. Daze can see what's in this box. Wow, 25 horned demons. It's not actually as weak as I thought it would be, which is really interesting. Have to go all the way around. Okay, fine. Lorelei's just sitting doing nothing, which is good. Shakti's dropping off some troops for us. Just quickly upgrade these Medusas. We can pop back all of those in the base, that's fine. Okay, and Shakti, let's check out these refugee camps with you. Kaya is going to be... don't think I should lose a Manticore here, really. What's said? Okay, so we can just hit these and we can move up with these and just defend on the Harpies and wait. Yep, cool. I was going to say they'll hit my Gnolls first. Which means I can then pick up the two Manticores that are remaining in here, which is lovely. Okay. So let's bring these Manticores back towards town, I suppose. Might as well check out these two refugee camps on the way. And Sephiroth is just doing her standard troop route. And Gion picking up a few bits and pieces for us. Okay. Might as well take the easy fight and just go through the melee units here. And we'll start bringing those troops back to a town where they might be useful at some stage. And Gunnar, we're going to be... I did debate about this a lot before we started, actually, whether I go through the yellow portal or follow the road. And I've just gone with the traditional route, and that we're just going to follow the road for now. What I'd also like to do is just quickly set up some secondary artifacts. Okay, so we're going to want the gold on. We might as well have the Wizard's Well on, I suppose, as well. Since we don't need it right now, but it's sort of good for a secondary artifact spot, I suppose. And we might as well put the Ring of Gems back on as well for our secondary. Okay. And we've also got the parts for the Bow of the Sharpshooter. So, rather than double Tome of Earth magic, I think I would actually rather have the Bow of the Sharpshooter on. Okay, cool. So that's my number 1, that's my number 2. Okay, so I'll probably just forget to actually change anything for parts 1 and 2. Or sets 1 and 2, I should say, but if I do remember, then it'll at least give me a tiny bit more resources, and it'll give me 400 extra movement per turn if I remember to change the boots of speed as well. It's really tempting to visit this tote, but I'm going to assume that it's cleared out. Let's visit it anyway. Yeah, okay, it's cleared out, fine. Right. This kind of wasn't what I expected to see here. Ugh. You're joking. Okay, so I just need to move all of these back in because I just accidentally replaced the set, which is great. And Ring of Gems as well. Okay, great. So brilliant. Alright, so we can just leave that. That's fine for this turn then. Just need to remember to swap back. So I think we're probably good to end the turn already there. Yeah, Shiva did indeed just run past us. That's perfectly acceptable. And it does indeed go through a portal. Great, okay. So at least we know that that's the case now. Okay, so we've got another cove town that Teal has here. That might even be pink down to 0 towns at this point, and this could be teal down to 0 once we've taken that too, which would be great. Okay, well we can't do a lot here. No, we don't want to fight the guards, not with 25 demons. We actually will pick up the Gorgons, why not? Let's pop those in there. And Kaya can check out these other 2 refugee camps for us. Wolf Raiders we're not going to pick up. But we might find something in the other refugee camp which is worth having. Okay, and Sephiroth doesn't have anything to do after picking that up. Okay, and Gion just picking up the last few bits and pieces for us there. Okay, so we get our +1 knowledge, that's always useful. And let's grab the library as well while we're here. You never know what spells you might get that are useful. Forgetfulness is actually a great spell. As is teleport, but we need water magic for both of those, I believe. So not a huge amount of use there. And this looks like it's already all been cleared out, which kind of makes sense. So we've got a choice now between going through the yellow portal or going to our cove town and finally going through this violet 2-way monolith that's been sat near a town that we've had since practically the start, actually. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves to... Oh, whoops. That was really not what I was intending on doing. Just going to take ourselves to our main town, Vex, here. Add some units. Might as well take the Trogs, I suppose, given that we've taken the others. And then Gunnar can go to our other two. Other two? Oh no, we only have one other dungeon town. But that's fine. Let's put Shakti inside it. Alright, and then Gunnar can then go to Shade. We can pick up most of these. Let's actually move these over. Don't know why I keep swapping in the harpies for the eyes. Okay, so we're good there with Gunnar. And I think... Yeah, do you know what? I think we do just go through the yellow portal at this point. Okay, and Gunnar just wants to equip part 2, which he's already wearing. So that's fine. Looks like I forgot to change them over last time, but that's, yeah, that's fine. And I think we're good to end the turn. Ooh, where's this? That was weird. It looked like they just dimension doored like one tile away. Which you can definitely do next turn. Okay. So I guess we just take Port Crowland. And then maybe just send ourselves back to Hitchgrove. Okay. Got plenty of movement still, so let's just take these out quickly. Okay, it's just a little bit of XP. Might as well. I think Serpent Fly is going to be my fastest unit. Yep. Okay. I've got a really chunky amount of Cove units here at this point as well, though, so once I've depleted some of this army, I might well just go and swap these out. Pick up another Cove army. Especially as Rotunda presumably has, yeah, quite a number of Haspids in there too, as well as lots of other units, Nixes most importantly. So, Gunnar just wants to equip number 1. Okay, so it's not going to be up there, given none that's cleared, and we actually can't get through there anyway, so that makes the decision quite easy. I mean, it's presumably not here if they've not taken these out, but I would like the stats. Spell power as always, day 6, and we'll visit the Idol of Fortune since it'll be day 7 next turn, which means we'll get +1 luck and morale instead of one of each. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see why we would fail this one. Don't think we can blind them. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, I think this is definitely a loss. Okay, so we've already mass cursed. Magic arrow for 150. Lightning bolt for 310. We've only got 55 mana points, but I don't think the fight's going to last long enough for this to even really be that relevant. I'm really not hitting very hard here, but that sort of makes sense, I guess, given that Gion has 2 attack. Okay, Black Dragons are still doing pretty well for us. Let's Bloodlust, I think that's going to make the most sense. Let's hit the bigger stack. And likewise we'll hit one of the big stacks with these this time. Oof, I was really hoping that my Trogs would do some damage this time, but maybe not by the looks of it. Okay, let's hit the bigger stack in the middle here. Let's hit the biggest stack at the bottom. We can't shield our dragons. unusual that I would use it, actually, but I think we Disrupting Ray this stack. And we take out some of the bigger stack here. Okay, we lost a black dragon, not good. Could lightning bolt, which I think does make sense. Let's put ourselves in the midst of here. Okay, would take out a lot of this top stack, but I think we take out some of this one instead, because they're weakened and they're going to start hitting those harpies pretty hard, and we kind of need the harpies to survive a little bit longer. Let's also weakness the biggest stack here. We can take out a few more of this 28. So let's take out the rest of this stack. Or, well, not anymore. Take out a chunk of the stack still, though. Okay. And I guess we just hit the biggest stack again. Let's Disrupting Ray them again. Okay, take 10, that's good. Let's hit this top stack. Yeah, not as many as I would have liked to have killed, but we're getting there. And we can full strength this one, so that's good. Got 3 left in this stack, 26 still in the bottom stack, so let's hit that. Uh, 4 to 13, so we'll hit the bottom stack again. Ah, took out 4, that's a shame. Should be able to full strength. Ah, we're out of arrows, aren't we? Yep, great. So, I guess we take out some of the bigger stack here, and we take out some of the stack of 11. Okay, again, not as many as I would have liked. Nice. Okay, so we've fully taken out the rest of that stack, that's great. And Medusa's can hit these, dragons can hit the 9 stack, and harpies can hit those. Okay. Well done, Gion. Expert Estates, we'll definitely take that. Okay, so that was a little bit unexpected. I really expected that fight to be significantly easier than it actually was. Let's see what Kaya can pick up. Earth Elementals, not worth having, fine. But we can send him back round to go and get manticores for us next time, so let's do that. Yeah, Dace doesn't really have much to do, does he? So let's send him back up north. Lorelei doesn't have much to do either. So, yeah, I think we're good to end the turn there. So I want to be protecting my newest towns. Whoops. That should do. Ah, okay, so that was Pink's final hero, that's good to know. And then I can send Damacon back to Hitchgrove. And he can't reach very far from here, but I think that's okay. I think we've still got Teal on 0 towns, so they may just come and attack us anyway. If they do, that'd be great news. How many more TPs can Damacon do, most importantly? he could go to Rotunda, could drop these off and then swap, and then we'll pick up the Haspids. I think that's a better stack than 3 giants. And then we want to go back to Hitchgrove, and then we can also pick up our Haspids again. Okay, that's great. So I think it makes flies still our quickest unit. Yeah, I think that's right. And we'll pick this up. Where does this bring us to? Well, possibly somewhere that hasn't been explored. Ooh! Looks like it has been at least partially explored. Okay, Scroll of Berserk, that's quite nice. I think Buckler of the Null King is actually an upgrade for us as well. And nothing else is, but that's fine. Let's equip the Null King. Okay, all good there. So, yeah, I'm not really sure if there's anything else here, so I might just actually travel back through and have a little look. We've got View Earth, so let's have a look at View Earth. Yeah, it looks like apart from this underground passage, there doesn't appear to be anywhere that you can get out of here. Well, and the yellow portal, but we already know where that goes, so I guess maybe we don't have anywhere to go. Okay, I don't know why his part 2 isn't working. Oh, yes I do. Okay, apparently I've got to remake that set, that's pretty annoying. Let's equip the Wizard's Well in place of that, and let's equip the Ring of Gems, wherever the hell that is. I've already done it, fine, whatever. So let's make that number 2. Absolutely no idea why that isn't working. Somebody could share with me in the comments, that would be great if anybody knows. Alright, whatever. So, alright, let's just swap the boots, and I can't be bothered to swap anything else in that case. And I guess Damacon just stays where he is, because at some point TL are going to come and attack us. They don't really have a huge amount of choice at this point. Don't think I've even beat... Oh, I have built demons here, okay. Fair enough. Let's build the Forsaken Palace for now then. Take pathfinding on Gion, why not? Might as well grab these levels as well. And Kaya is just moving back towards our Manticore layers there. Okay, so I think we can end the turn there. That's all good. Where are Teal going to go? Probably nowhere, because they know they can't take the town, and they're not close enough to anywhere else. I would guess at least nowhere. Maybe that I can run out with Damacon and actually take them out next turn. Let's see. Oh no, okay. Interesting, it wasn't their last hero though. Okay, so another +1 level, let's take Expert Earth Magic. Gion's actually levelling up pretty nicely now for a hero that's not really intended to do anything. Let's pick up this Hydra on the way back. We can add that to our armies as we go forward. Some Trogs. More Trogs. More Medusas. more trucks again. And one dragon to pick up, of course. Perfect. So Dace for now can pop himself in the town. And I'll also build the upgraded demon gate in case we want to add to this stack. Let's just do it anyway. And we might as well check this. Yeah, of course, it's been cleared out, that's fine. So I think the idea with Gunnar this turn is going to be to go to... Was it Rotunda that's near that? Yes, it was. Right at the top of the list. And loads of moves left, so we might as well just go for it. Swarm of harpies, nice. Red Tower, let's visit it on the way past. Never know, you might get something useful. Oh, it's Firebirds. For some reason I thought it was the same as the Black Tower. Clearly it's not. Okay. And Damacon doesn't really need to stay here anymore, I guess. But I suppose I'm not really sure where else to send him either. Looks like there's actually a gap that we can get through here. So, I think Damacon's going to go to Orichalcum. I'm presuming that's how you say that anyway. Can't remember whose biome this actually was. Somebody's though. Okay, and Kaya is literally just picking up manticores for us and then coming back. Might as well pick up the ore pit while we're there as well, actually. Okay, so that's orange coming through this red portal, which was down here. Actually got a nice army there, which is cool to see. So where are they near? They're near the pink portal, which was... For some reason I thought it was up here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're near the pink portal, which means I would need to go to either the Conflux Town or the orange two-way monolith, if I can remember where that goes. No, it's going to be easiest just to go back to Hitchgrave, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's going to be easiest to go back to Hitchgrave. I guess I might as well pick up the 3 more Haspids while we're here. And I'll also leave the flies and take 30 nicks instead. Let's see what we've got in the merchants. Nothing implicitly useful, I don't think. Okay, so let's go through this pink portal. Wait, no, we don't want to go through the pink portal, do we? We want to go through this underground passage. Yeah, that's right. Okay, fine. As long as we know where we're going, that's all good. Okay, Pillar of Fire, always helpful to find. Now it's, do we go south or north? I don't know, flip a coin, so let's just go north. I suppose in the long term it doesn't matter a huge amount. Already got our boots of speed on because we keep forgetting to change them, so that's fine. We'll visit that Marletto Tower on the way past as well. Let's pick up this one Hydra. And Sephiroth doesn't really have anything to do till next week, so that's fine too. Lorelei's just picking up one dragon for us, and then running back to here. And Kaya's picking up manticores, more manticores, and the ore pit. Okay, nice. I've got 7 manticore growth in our main town, which is pretty sweet, and 10 in our... interesting. So the Guardian of Earth actually gives us +3. What does it give us in our main town? Nothing, of course, okay. Not sure why it gives +3, unless it includes the external dwellings to a degree. I guess it must do, because it'd make it 7 including the dwellings, so it adds 50% rounded down to that. Okay, I didn't realise the Grail actually included dwellings. That's interesting information, actually. So, I think we're good to end the turn. Okay, green are just running around in there. Does Damacon have a good enough army to take that out? I think he does. Pretty sure that he does. I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, that's a pretty significant army. I like it. Okay, we've got a green POG here, which, even though we don't have a castle town, we'll take. 4 angels in it. Fair enough. We'll take the training grounds as well on the way past, because presumably there'll be a tower town if there's 2 tower dwellings here. Okay, let's grab this ore pit. Probably don't need it at this point in the game, but let's get it anyway. And we'll visit the refugee camps on the way back as well. Shark-D can just go and visit this one for us. Magi, nope, not interested. Okay, we ended up with a Firebird in our Portal of Summoning. Let's see what we get in our other town. 4 Medusa again. I've really got a feeling that that's broken. It's been 4 Medusa 5 or 6 weeks in a row now. That's 1 Chaos Hydra. And we'll leave Gion with 1 Harpy. Lovely. And in fact, Gion, let's run you out this way a little bit. So hard not to take the other Hydropons, I keep forgetting that I have a rule against it. So, I think we're okay to end the turn again. Let's see where green end up going. I mean, essentially nowhere. Okay, that's fine. Do I bother taking the Sulphur Dune? Probably not, I guess. We've got several resource silos. Okay, we can't make it to this town in 1 turn, but we can still make it, and not a significant army, so that's fine as well. So Gunnar, go and take the training grounds for us, please. And there is indeed a castle town here, fine. Stables bonus is always worth taking. Let's just flag all of these just to screw up our portals of summoning. We'll just keep going, we can't see any enemies at all, so let's just keep on it. Can't see any permastats that I'd like to pick up there either, really. And not going to bother with the Fang Arms either. Wow, Bone Dragons. Cool. Seem to be getting a lot of tier 7 units in refugee camps this game and the last few, but that could just be because I've got a lot more refugee camps than standard. Could be all it is. Okay, so there's green doing something. Can't really explore any further here, unfortunately. I'm fairly sure Black Market will have the same things in it. No, it doesn't, interestingly. Could pick up a free resource silo of artifacts here. Again, I don't think it's worth it. We don't actually need the wood and ore. We've got nearly 300 of both at the moment that we're not using. And gunslingers. Okay, that isn't really worth us having either. So let's go and pick up these evil eyes instead. And Damacon just wants to come and take this out. Yep, fine. Royal Armour of the Nix is probably a lot better than what I'm wearing. And let's put on the Ogre Club. Let's put on the Spell Power. Okay, we've got pretty much everything we could want on there. Though that said, I think we actually do have all the pieces for the Elixir of Life, which we thought about in a previous game and then didn't do anything with. So let's build the Town Hall in our newest town, just grab some more income, of course. And I mean, I guess we just go south. It's +1 attack. And I guess we just go north. Tempting to check out the refugee camp, let's do it. Liches, no good. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's end the turn and see where they go. Okay, so that's actually Teal gone from the game, that's great. So we're actually just down to 2 opponents already at this point, which is really, really good. Got quite a dangerous hero there in Fafnir. And Uland is quite strong as well, actually. And just bear with me a sec. Okay, sorry about that, I'm actually recording the rest of this the following day as I got a little bit tied up. Okay, so Lorelei doesn't really have anything to move. Kaya's just picking up some troops for us, so that's fine. We might as well just travel ourselves back to the Manticore lair already, since we're going to be on day 1 in 2 turns. Sephiroth doesn't have anything to do again. And Gion, I think, was just doing a bit of exploring for us, so yeah, he's already done a fair bit of exploring, but let's send him off. If I can even remember where he is. I can't, apparently. I really don't remember where everything is in this game already. So yeah, let's send Gion back to town. Maybe we can grab some troops and clear out a couple of these fights. Or maybe we'll just dump him in town, I'm not sure at this point. Maybe we'll just dump him in town. Gunnar, we already know what we're doing. We're grabbing some attack and then taking this city. Let's build the Cage of Warlords so we get some free defense while we're here. Or semi-free defense, I suppose. And from there, let's just replay the opponent's turn. And for some reason I thought they were close. Alright, well I guess the next path is going to be to go south from this portal here. Which probably means that Rotunda is the way to go, because it's pretty close. So, Gunnar, can I be bothered with the refugee camp and these Gorgon lairs? Probably not. Let's just go to Rotunda, I think. And yeah, I mean, we don't really need any more army, so let's just go for it. And Damacon's going to be exploring a bit for us. Hopefully we find something interesting. I think pretty much all the topes that I've seen have been cleared. I mean, it may not have been, but as long as the guard's gone, then you can be fairly sure that the AI has probably taken it. Okay, so we've got another fortress. Doubt it's going to be the same area as this. So yeah, we might have a second fortress here, which would be our 4th, I think. So yeah, let's end the turn and see what happens. We've only got green and orange left at this point, so relatively short game potentially. Yeah, let's pick up the attack skill here, and then we'll We'll grab a few of these stats on the way through. We're not going to detour too much, so we'll ignore this star axis, but we'll pick up the ones that are close enough to the road. And Damacon might as well pick up the wyverns. Or at least the nest. Is it a nest? Yeah, it is a wyvern nest. Okay. So we've got a sawmill here, which means we're likely going to have a town just up here somewhere, I would imagine. And no one else really has anywhere to go. So I think we can just end there. Okay, so we can see a green hero just above where we've just been there, Celestine. Okay, they have practically nothing in here, that's fine. Build the Cage of Warlords, we want the +1 defense. Other than that though, we don't actually have much to do, I suppose. We've got mostly a swamp army here, actually. In fact, we've got entirely a swamp army. So we could actually go and check a few bits out. Apologies for any background noise, by the way, the roof is still being done. So, sorry about that if you do hear any of that. I will try and edit out as much as I possibly can, but I'm not sure how much I can mute that down. Okay, grabbing a few stats here still, which is nice. Really good that they've all been next to the road, actually. I could grab mana, but we don't really need it. We're nearly at max anyway. Altar of Sacrifice. Ooh. How much would I get if I sacrificed all my dragons? Still only 65k. Not a lot, really. Another dragon cave here, which we actually can't pick up because of the rules of this playthrough. Oh, we've got an underground portal here. That's nice. And Damacon... How many towns does Green have left? Possibly one or none. Possibly one or none. Okay, so... let's get Damacon moving out this way. And Lorelei does actually have some troops to pick up, so we'll do that quickly. HotA does too. Not that we'll probably actually ever need these manticores and things at this point, but we might do, so let's pick them up. And yeah, Gion really doesn't have a lot to do. What I might do though, just so I don't have to deal with that every turn, is just dismiss Elon. Okay. And we've got manticores in our Portal of Summoning, which is pretty nice. And we've got archers this time. Knew we shouldn't have flagged that. Never mind though, it's all good. It's all good. And given that we've got extra growth on these now, yeah, we've already got 20 Scorpicores to pick up there, which is actually a pretty insane stack. But I think we're good to end already. Okay, so we've got another green hero there, so we're going the right way with Damacon. Clearing up 2 of these would be really nice. Ah, okay. We've got a green hero there who potentially could just DD over the wall, I guess. Actually has a reasonable army there as well. Yeah, pack of dragons and a pack of chaos hydras for a start, which is a pretty nice army. Sorry, a pack of angels, not dragons. Very different thing. Very, very different. Let's build the POG here. Okay, POG built. Superb. Only one castle town though, so we're not going to get huge amounts of value out of that. Okay. Apparently they're just going to stand around and do nothing, which is always interesting. Let's pick up 1 attack skill. And it's a rampart area by the looks of this. Right. Hadn't really clocked that there was a rampart opponent at all. And just pick up 1 dragon with Lorelei. Send her back north, I suppose. And pick up these 2 manticores as well. Brilliant. We'll visit the refugee camps on the way back because, you know, might actually end up with something fun. Let's move ourselves here, and we can move these troops from Loreley to Sephiroth next turn. Alright, and we're already good to end the turn. Okay, so green, shockingly, is coming around the outside there. So let's take this out, and then we will go back to Canaan. Okay. And we can actually just go and fight him directly, so that's what we're going to go and do. I think that's fine from a losses point of view. Okay, so let's take out orange. Let's pick up this one defense. And this one attack as well. Okay, so we'll pick up the army on Sephiroth. And Kaya's just running back to the refugee camps in town for us. Ah, actually got Trox, which are something we can actually use. Interesting. Okay, so let's end the turn. Oh, orange. Where were they? Here. Alright. So I guess we're in the right spot with Damacon already for this. Yeah, presumably they're going to go through this this portal here and try and take Rotunda. Might as well take the spell power. And we'll just take Orange's town here. So we've obviously got a massive area here that we haven't explored yet. And we don't really know how to get to either. I mean, as far as we know, there are no paths that we haven't explored. Yeah, that's pretty much us good there. We've explored everything here. There's somewhere that we haven't been. Although I suspect that we're not going to get far going through there. Okay, just I'm going to spend a bit of time just looking around the map, seeing what I can find. So I'll probably just edit this bit out and come back to you guys when I've actually seen what I need to see. Okay, so we're back. I couldn't really find anywhere apart from this one underground passage that we don't already know where it goes. So, I mean, realistically, we'll go and explore that and see what other towns we can find, because they look to have at least one town left each still. So let's take ourselves to Marshchoke. There it is. And do we need anything for a level? We need 100,000 XP still. Swarm of Dendroid Soldiers could do that. Let's do a Swarm of Dendroid Soldiers. Why not? And Kaya is just checking out these refugee camps. Again, at this point... Ow! Phoenix. Got some cool stuff in these. Okay, so I think we can pretty much just end the turn and, I don't know, hope that some AI come to attack us or something. So they're coming to our fortress town. Or deciding whether to DD or not, I guess, by the looks of it. Let's have a look at that last bit. Was that next to the rampart town we've just taken? I think it was. pretty sure that was here. Okay, so we want Damacon to be defending our swamp, which is Mosswood. That said, don't really actually need him to do that if I can just put some units there, so let's do that instead. Although, might actually buy a hero as well, just to make sure that I'm a little bit more covered. Okay, and we'll actually also buy him a spellbook. Even though he's got like 10 spell points, 1 knowledge. And just triple check that it's actually Mosswood we want to go to. Yep, it is. No, it isn't actually, we've just built troops there. So let's go to Forest. Ah, he's just here. Didn't actually spot him. That's a decent army. Let's take the fight, because I think this is near the end. Could slow, we could blind. 350 dwarves, that's quite a lot. I think I'd rather blind the elves. And you can just wait on the Haspids for now. Yeah. I think I'm fine to hit with the Wyverns here. And we can't really reach anything, so let's just hit the Pegasi. And likewise the Pegasi. I wanted to avoid getting breathed really next turn if I could, but I'm not sure that I actually can avoid it, so let's just go for it. And Haspids can't do much here, so let's go and smack these dwarves. Ooh. Could take out half the stack of these dendroids as well, actually. Let's do that. Okay, we blinded the Haspids. $11 goldies, so I'll hit those with my Mighty Gorgons. We could... What's going to be the best thing to bless? Probably the Hydras, right? I think it's going to be the Hydras. And let's hit the Unicorns. Alright, perfect. And these should take out the rest of the dragons with the special ability. Yep. And take out a couple of these nomads. At this point about half my army's been killed. Or blinded anyway. Let's lightning bolt the cart, just to get it out of the way. Let's also slow the elves. That takes their speed down to 5. Okay, and let's just defend on everything else. We've got a new round, so we've already blessed. Good bloodlust. What else have we got? Probably don't want a berserk. As funny as it would be, we probably don't want to. We could also prayer. Prayer gives us slightly less than berserk, so yeah. I guess we just sorry, than bloodlust even. So I guess we just bloodlust. Okay, that's fine. And Damicon, I guess, can just sort of dance around here now. Although he could go to Moss Den, Moss Wood, whichever one it was, Moss Wood. I've got no archers. Oh yes, because I've got Nixes and Haspids instead. I mean, I think this is fine. Probably won't bother bringing the gnolls because they're 5 speed. We'll bring the flies instead. Yeah, let's pursue and engage them. Let's wait on the dragons. Wait. Defend, defend. But yeah, I forgot to have Burr the Sharpshooter equipped. That makes these archers extremely powerful. And didn't expect to be able to one-shot that stack actually. Thought it would be a little bit harder than that. Alright. And I guess I could actually go and take these trolls. That'd be a really nice amount of XP along with the Oceanids, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Yeah, and I could go and grab this level as well. Yeah, I still need 70,000 XP, but I think I'll just go underground and check things out. I'm sure I'll get lots more XP there anyway. Okay. We can upgrade all these units, not that we really need to. Let's upgrade these manticores as well, just for the lols. And Zephyroth can just go and grab some trogs, I suppose. I think we're just good to end the turn already. Okay, so we've got another orange hero there. Giselle, who has basically nothing. Yep, that's fine. Horde of Hydras should be quite easy still. Yep. So at least pick up the Sword of Judgment. Okay. It's funny that you get the Yoga's Club of Havoc next to the Sword of Judgment. Like the game's pretending that if you had a choice between the two, then you're not always going to take the Sword of Judgment. I think I should have enough moves to still TP after this. Yep, I do. So let's TP to Forest. And we can actually still go and hit Giselle, so that's nice and easy. Nothing else to do with our heroes. Oh, we might have screwed this up. I think we were extremely lucky there. And this hero, okay, he's got a giant, so he's going to be relatively slow. It's going to take him at least 2 turns to get back to Forest, which means we can go to Rotunda with Damicon. Then back to Forest. Maybe it wouldn't have taken him 2 turns to reach me. Let's see. Okay, so maybe this way, but not that way. Okay. Okay, we can actually go to the north here, so it could be here. Yet another teapot hat. I think it's the 4th one we found, which is pretty unusual for an 8mm6. If it was 8xm8, then I'd expect that, but yeah, very unusual for this type of map. You usually get weaker artifacts and weaker creature stacks, as well as, yes, less utopias on a 8mm6 compared to an 8xm8. As you guys have probably heard me talk about before if you've watched a few playthroughs. Oh. Wait, so if that means green had no towns, They were on an even number of towns with Orange, so that means Orange also has no towns. And if Alamar is their strongest hero, is this... I'm going to take the fight, because this might actually even end up being the end of the game. Let's blind the Klops, why not? Let's go and kill the cannon for lols. Don't know why I went and blocked the Cyclops, I've already blinded them, so that's a bit pointless. If they're blinded, I'll just hit them with the Hydras, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so that wasn't it. I didn't necessarily need to take that fight then. It must be getting pretty close though, because if Orange had an even footing of towns, then... Ah, there's nothing here. Okay. So, I actually can't even get anywhere from this underground passage unless we can get somewhere to the south here, I suppose. Let's go and check it out. I mean, I guess grabbing stats at this point in the game isn't probably that valuable. What have we got here? Lots of Haspids. Swarm of Cyclops Kings. Might actually lose some units here. Yeah, I did. Ah, level 5 spell, Earth Elemental. Oh, nice. Lion Shield of Courage. It's a bit late to be getting it, but it's a big upgrade on Null Shield. But yeah, it's a little bit pointless, let's say, at this point in the game. Wow, that's a lot of units to lose. I think I'll actually take this fight myself. Yeah, I should have just waited and hit these with ranged units. Using 7 dragons to a fire shield is pretty brutal. Okay, I can at least go somewhere from here. Lots of Cyclops Kings. That must have started off as like 1 or 2 Cyclops Kings at most then. Which would have been quite insane to find in the early game. Like, a couple of Cyclops Kings in return for Equestrian's Gloves is an absolutely ridiculous turn. Ooh, a swarm of behemoths. That'll be a fun fight to do. Let's gather everything down the bottom. So we can kill the rest of these with our Klops. We can. And double breath here. Yep. And let's see if we can meteor shower these. Won't actually do an awful lot, but let's do it anyway. Huh. I expected to breath there. I guess they can't breath backwards, so I must have misplaced where I actually attacked. Okay, let's just see what they left behind, I suppose. Okay, well, that was a kind of uneventful end to the game. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. And I will see you all next time, I suppose.